the document, I will be talking about how technology might be one of the reasons why ADHD is rising. Um,
So, what I wanted to do with this research was to bring awareness on how technology might be one of the reasons why ADHD is rising. And I want to bring awareness to the people who might have children with ADHD or have ADHD themselves. And it's not that technology is the main factor of why ADHD is rising, but it's the amount that people spent with technology. And so I just want to show them a little clip of how it affects them, and so after that I will give out my opinion.
That's why ADHD kids can do so well with video games, is because it's one, maybe self-medicating,
Yeah.
and two, it's sustained attention, but it's always rewarded. So when you go to school, you're not being rewarded for holding your attention, listening to your teacher, but you
Right.
do when you have the video games. And so it can make the symptoms worse when you go out into the real world and you're not getting all that reward.
The New York Times did a fascinating article about this new social anxiety and how nervous kids are in face-to-face interaction. And they say a lot of it is related to what you're talking about, and that's that constant attention to technology.
All right, so what we do now is we try to limit ourselves. The audience should try to limit themselves on how much time they spend with technology, because just like the lady said in the video, the reason why ADHD kids are so good at playing video games is because after every level that they pass or while they're playing it, they get some kind of reward, and so that stimulates them. And once they start going out into the real world and they don't get that type of reward, their ADHD symptoms might become worse. And it could go the same with a kid who does not have ADHD. Once that child goes out to the world and does not receive the reward that he is used to getting when playing these video games, he might actually also develop some symptoms with ADHD. In the past 8 years, 6.1% of Americans have been treated for ADHD, but there's still 42% of Americans that have not seen any doctors that have ADHD. And I just want to compare that to technology. Technology in the last 8 years as well has increased to about 30%. So that goes hand in hand with the increasement of kids or people with ADHD and technology. So, in conclusion, I feel that technology is the reason to why ADHD has risen because of the numbers. We can both see that there has been a huge increase with the numbers of kids with ADHD and also with technology, and it's a similar amount of number as well. So we have kids or people in general with ADHD, it's a 42% increase. And then the technology has risen for throughout the years as well, these past 8 years, into a 32% increase. So I just want to bring out awareness and just make sure that people don't abuse on how much time they spent using technology, so that they could avoid all of these problems and that they won't have any mental problems in the future.